Bruges, one of Western Europe's spectacular medieval cities. How can today's world traveler reach back to the life of medieval times and before? Perhaps chocolate of the day, or a glimpse of an ancient craft. Spend a few extra days to discover the romance of Old World Europe with a program director from your river cruise.
I always advise everybody to go out in the early evenings when most of the day visitors have gone, and then you really see Bruges how you want to see it.
The city's name came from the Old Norse БРЮГГЕ, meaning landing stage or port. That was when the canals reached the North Sea, 8 miles away. But dredging stopped in the 14th and 15th century. Now, the canals offer backyard views into local life. Behind these trees can be found a former baconage, a women's association, and housing for those who were widowed when their husbands were lost in the Crusade, but who were then determined to make their community.
They call it fairy lace or witch stitch because they say only a fairy or a witch can make something that's nice. That's where the name comes from.
So I'm crossing them a certain way, I assure you. I'm making a line in what I call half linen. And finally, voila, I didn't even do 30 seconds, you have one stitch.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Perhaps 45 years of practice and muscle memory offers transport to the days of medieval Europe.
He wasn't looking at what he was doing, he was just shuffling the little bobbins around. And when I do things, I have to look.
How did he say that you could do an inch in a day? Now that takes a lot of patience.
So in 844 we become under the rule of the French king. He built his burg here and he promises to protect.
Bells were a common sound in the medieval city, an era when no one chose to stay overnight here if they had an option elsewhere. The issues were dangerous dark streets and a lack of secure quarters for visitors.
But this was also those monks who advised us if we wanted to live very long, we should drink beer instead of water.
Exploring medieval Europe for a few days. Today, this charming city allows the curious a chance to try.
And the chocolate, yes, I'm going to look forward to walk by all the chocolate places, and I have my list of everybody who said, please bring back chocolate from Bruges.